Today is Sunday, February 4th in Southern California. We are going to be expecting massive amount of rain, probably unlike anything we've had recently. As you can see, the sky is getting cloudy, the wind's coming in, and this rain is expected to be about 3 days straight, possibly scatter rains even further into the week, next week. But I thought I'd take this opportunity to get some free water because we're gonna get a lot of it. So in order to prep my pond for some free water and just pumping out the water that I currently have here. Not that it's necessary, I just thought I'd do it for fun. It's kind of boring when it's raining and there's nothing to do, so you gotta find something to keep yourself busy, right? In this pond, I usually just top the water off. The water quality is actually quite stable and good, but of course with all that rain coming, expect it to become a little bit more acidic. So I already put some extra baking soda in here to bring up the pH a little bit and to stabilize it, and we're gonna get about 5-6 inches of rain, I think. The thing with my pond is the pond surface gets a lot of water, right, because it has a large surface area. But in the backside, it almost has the same, if not, well, I would say probably the same amount of surface area. So all that is capturing water going straight into the pond. So for me, I get a lot of water. So what I did was I stuck a pump right here. It's a pariah pump. Got a discharge hose going straight into that spot. I just kind of wedge it between these buckets, which is loaded with some plastic beads to kind of keep it steady. The pump is then connected to extension here inside this multi-outlet extension with a switch. This allows me to turn it on and off when I need to. So when it starts to rain kind of heavily, I'll turn this on, let it discharge some water so it doesn't go all the way up. Because the last thing I want is the water to get so high on that edge that the fish could just jump out. So we're going to prevent that by going this route. And since it's going to be raining so heavy, no one can complain about me discharging water. But yeah, I am expecting to do this for now. What I'm going to do is, actually I'm going to put the pump in this location, so it only discharges the water that's up here. I don't want it anything below that spot. See, on the second step it's a little bit too low, so I think here's fine. Here's actually a good location, so I'm gonna leave it here and then just let it pump that water. The most it'll go down is there where the pump inlet is, and then I can just stand in my patio when it rains and then just flip the switch and we're good to go. Already tested it, it is pumping water, so no concerns. The small pond, on the other hand, the small pond doesn't need it because when it overflows, all it does is just comes out of that filter right there, so it doesn't really matter. I also added some baking soda in this pond just to keep it safe. But yep, we are expecting a massive storm, and it's gonna linger on for a few days. I don't think people are grasping the magnitude of how much rain they're gonna get. So be ready, be prepared, get your pond going, and be safe. Make sure the pH doesn't get into the range that impacts your fish. Alright, so today is Monday morning at around 8:30 a.m. Last night the water went past the little blue line. Well, it went a little bit higher than the white rim of that pond, and so I drained it down to about maybe like 5 inches, awaiting the next few days rain. So we're gonna see what happens, but I drained it.
let it, you know, just now I'm just gonna let the rain fill it up. I already added baking soda in there, so I should be fine. We're expecting a lot of rain for the next few days, so this will prevent them from potentially jumping out, hopefully. Also, it's kind of nice to get some free change of water every now and then, even though the chemistry of the rainwater is going to be very different from the pond water. But that's the purpose of baking soda. It's going to stabilize it so it won't impact the fish. I don't want to walk out there because I don't want to get wet. I don't have an umbrella on me. I should have probably left an umbrella. Oh, actually no, I do have an umbrella. Let me see. Okay, so I got my umbrella here, so I'm gonna walk out and take a look at the fish right now. Yay! All right, so here we go. Now, when my pond was, the water level was higher, you couldn't really see the water flow that I have, right? But now that it's below where the outlet is, you can see how much water I have flowing, right? Because I got 8 pumps, so there's a lot of water coming there, a lot of water coming here. Fish are all happily swimming. I'm not really noticing any difference in behaviors. They might be a little angry because now that the water level is a little bit lower, they can't reach the watercress to eat. So this will give the watercress also a chance to be undisturbed for a few days. And once the water level rise up again, they'll be able to have more watercress to eat, and trust me, they're gonna chow down. But here it is, happily swimming. That's why I put the pump. Yeah, everything looks okay. The big pond looks good. All right, let's go over and check the small pond. Well, this pond doesn't have, it has an automatically overflow system, in a sense that it's never gonna overflow to the outside the border because of the drum filter. But this one, water is very clear. Fish are very happy in this pond. Now that I moved all the big ones out, they're growing much faster here, so I'm very happy about the results. They are still getting fed from the auto feeder every single day. Twice a day, actually, twice a day. Let's take a look around the pond area to see how the water is impacting some of this piping and so on, if it impacts the pipe. All right, let's see. So water's flowing, overflowing in this area. No, it's not, because oh yeah, my sump pump is kicking, so that's not gonna get overflow. Oh my God, but look at this spot. Look at this spot right here. This is basically where the drum filter rests, and under there is a hollow area, and oh, that is a lot of water coming out. It's gonna take a while. Well, luckily nothing here is gonna impact the electricity of the system, so we're good. We are good. Yep, system's working as intended. Man, that is a lot of water. Check that out. Man, that's, oh, shoot, I want to say that's like 3 feet of water under that pit right there. And it's just gonna keep adding up and up and up. Wow. Holy cow. If it's not broken, don't touch it. Yep, this part is also wet. Oh, the rain's now coming really, really heavy now. Let's take one last look here. Yeah, I think at this rate, the water's gonna come up pretty easily. That 5 inches is gonna pretty much get filled up within, maybe at this rate, maybe by late tonight. As long as the system works, I'm happy.